What's up, everybody? How you doing? Edwin and Torres here, coming at you with 3 misconceptions about losing weight over 50. All right, and before we get started, if you want to get a hold of me, you could reach out to me at edwinandtorres@gmail.com. Yes, edwinandtorres@gmail.com. I had to think about it for a moment. There is like, oh, I had a brain fart. Anyway, 3 misconceptions about losing weight over 50. I'm approaching 57. Okay, and actually, the subject matter never really was applicable to me in the sense that I never thought about it until I got hurt back in 2018. Back injury, knee injury, surgeries, PT, painkillers, the whole nine. And I needed to lose weight to help my healing process. Doc told me, you got to lose some weight. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, how do you lose weight after 50? You know? And how do you lose weight without working out, since I could not work out? So that's when I learned that there were 3 major misconceptions about losing weight over 50. The first one is that you can't lose weight after 50. Okay, metabolism slows down, age catches up, testosterone levels for males are decreasing, every decade, every year. So I bought into it. I'm like, okay, this, I really didn't think that there was a way for me to do it. All right. The second misconception is you can't lose weight without working out. Okay, that was a big one for me. That was bigger than number one. Simply that I thought, wow, I have to be able to work out to lose weight. I'm kind of in a catch-22 here. Doc tells me to lose weight, but I can't work out. In order to work out, I need to. In order to lose weight, I need to work out, so on and so forth. And so I was in a conundrum, and I figured, okay, how am I gonna salve this? And then conception number 3 is that exercise isn't important for weight loss. Okay, I know that kind of contradicts the one that I was just talking about, but um, if you can work out, unlike me, if you can work out, yes, you do need to work out. So let's start with the very first one. After 50, yes, that's you can't lose weight after 50. All right, that's just things that we are taught. Okay, that you grow old, you slow down, you can't be as active, your memory goes, your joints are going to automatically fail, so don't lift too many heavy weights. You can't go running. All right, these are all myths. Okay, and it's still, as much as we see that the older generation is being more active, you see them in the AARP commercials, you see them in some equipment commercials that they do on TV. The one with the mirror looks like the gray haired guy with his family around him. It's a new gadget out there. And then I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But the misconception, the myth that you just cannot lose over 50 is untrue. We've got, there are other cultures out there, in Asia and in Russia, where you got people in their 80s, their 90s, their hundreds, they're just as active as they were in the 40s and 50s, right? Because it's a culture thing, it's a mental thing. All right, so we got to first believe, yes, it is absolutely possible. You can lose weight after 50 years old or 60. All right, and you can be active well into your 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely possible. So that misconception that you can't lose weight after 50 is completely bogus. All right? You can't lose weight without working out. Okay, that was the big one for me. I was in bed, I was in pain. Okay, I was on painkillers, I was depressed. All right? And I'm trying to figure out, there's got to be an answer. How do you do this? How do you lose weight without working out? Because I thought it was, yin and yang. They just go together. There's no bringing them apart, and I was wrong. What I've learned was that it was healthy eating and your calorie intake. Now, I don't count calories, but you still have to. You got to burn more calories than you take in. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Even if you're working now and you burn 300, 400 calories, but then you go out and eat 500, 600 calories, all right, you just nullified your workout. All right. Even if you're working out and burning calories, your intake is still got to be less than what you burn. Okay. And obviously, I'm not going over the calorie formulas because that's different. That's different between men and women and age and things like that. Okay. Um, yes, you can lose weight after 50 without working out. I'm a prime example. I was in my 240s, all right, 240s, excuse me, and now I'm down to 189. My goal was between 180 and 190. I hit that mark. I hit it big time. Okay, how did I do it? Without stepping a foot in the gym, or better said, without working out at the gym, because I would go to the gym to use the pool for physical therapy for my back and my legs. Okay, so without working out at all, how did I lose that weight? Through healthy eating, through drinking tons of water. I drink at minimum 64 ounces of water a day, eating 6 healthy meals a day. Okay, a day, every 2.5 to 3 hours, I have a very, very small, controlled, portion controlled, um, nutritionally balanced meal. Okay. Um, and next thing you know, little by little, the weight just started coming off. It just started coming off. And it didn't take years, you know. Depending on how much weight you want to lose, it'll take a little bit of longer time. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it can be done under controlled eating habits. You need better um, habits of eating. There you go. You know, so it's possible, and I am darn proof positive of it. Okay. The third one, exercise isn't important for weight loss. Again, this is if you can work out. All right. Yeah, I know it kind of contradicts the other one, but the misconception is, that it isn't important. Yeah, any kind of activity is important. Important. Okay. Walking is the simplest way of getting your exercise in, especially power walking. You ever go to the mall 10, 11 in the morning and you see the older generation walking around in circles, right? They're getting their workout done. And the working out isn't always about doing weightlifting or a Pilates class or what's the other one? The spin cycle, the bicycle, where you're going there like crazy, all right, and you're spinning, and dripping sweat all over the place. If that's for you, there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely, go for it, all right. But don't think that exercise isn't important. It's very important. Other than burning calories, you're firming up and toning your muscles. You're getting that heart rate up. You know, um, um, you're burning hopefully some plaque, cholesterol, all that stuff. So it's definitely important. You know, um, but is some people actually think that it's not. It's like, I don't need to exercise. I'm good. I work out at work. Okay, but what if your work is sitting in an office for hours a day? Okay, so yeah, it's majorly important, but it isn't absolutely necessary because there are people out there that can't work. Let me tell you something. I went to I go to Gold's Gym. I don't have my Gold's Gym. I got my Star Wars T-shirt, but yesterday I had my Gold's Gym shirt on, and after my swimming routine, I went up and I'm just watching the people. I like to just gaze around and watch, and this man in a wheelchair rolls on in. I can't say he walked in. Obviously, he rolled on in. He had some serious guns. I mean, he had some cannons. I got BB guns, but he had some cannons for some arms. I'm like, wow. So he caught my interest. I'm up there in the upper deck looking down at the open floor, all the machines, and he strolls up, he starts doing his setup. I'm curious, how's this guy work out? And I watch him for about 10, 15 minutes, and he goes through his routine, and I see him, adjust his chair, adjust the machine. Nobody's helping him. He's doing it all on his own, and he's doing his thing. And that really made me think. I'm like, wow, we ain't got no excuses. you know, we ain't got no excuses for being in shape. Now, this guy can't walk, has is in a wheelchair, and yet his upper body was like, I envied it. I envied it. They're like, bam, shoulders. It's like, wow, you know. So what's the mentality? The point I'm making is a lot of people have the misconception. It's like, okay, if I'm in a wheelchair, then I can never work out. I can't do this. I can't be active. I can't drive, which we all know is not true. It's the same thing as losing weight after 50. It's just a misconception. You can do it. It's about eating correctly, all right, burning more calories than you take in, right? If you can work out, choose a workout. But if you can't, as in my case, then it's really about some very controlled focus on healthy eating day in, day out, and getting your hydration in, all right? Getting that water in, all right? That's what it's all about. It ain't that difficult. Sometimes in my case, and I'm pretty sure it's happened in your case, we make things bigger than they are. But then we got to go out there and just find the examples, you know. And truth be told, if there aren't any, then you be the example. You do it. You show your family. You show it to yourself first. Show it to your family. Show it to your friends. Show it to the neighbors. Show it to the world that, yeah, it can be done. And it has been done. I've done it. Um, and I hope this has been of help to you. If you got any questions, any comments, please leave them below. Feel free to like, comment, and share. Hit the subscribe button there. All right. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can reach out to me at edwinntorres@gmail.com. That's edwinntorres@gmail.com. Keep it real, keep the faith, and God bless.